Here he is. There's Mikey T from Mike's Sportsbook, Michigan's premier sports betting hotline with tips, analysis, and predictions. And here we are. We made it through the weekend, and we're on Sunday, May 25th. Tips, analysis, and predictions proves to be true as the 5-star lock in the parlor comes through again for Mikey T. It was a 10-star lock. They came from everywhere, and then we cashed in. The Yankees, they beat the Colorado Rockies 13-1. Max Fried on the mound, 6-0 with a 1.3 ERA, going against Kyle Freeland, 0-6 with a 5.87 ERA. I rang that one up. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Yankees blow the socks off the Rockies in payback, 13-1. Tigers lose to Cleveland, 7-5. Mets, too much for the Dodgers, 5-2. White Sox, 10-5 over the Rangers. Houston, 2-1 over Seattle. Atlanta, 7-1 over San Diego. Baltimore loses to Boston 6-5 in 10 innings in game one. And then in the second game, Baltimore evens the score. They get the victory 2-1. Minnesota, too much for Kansas City, 5-4. St. Louis tops the Diamondbacks 6-5. Washington blanks San Fran 3-0. Phillies, too much for the A's, 9-6. They continue that winning streak up to 9 games now. A's have dropped now 11 in a row. Those streaks, henceforth, please note, they don't last forever, people. Miami Marlins 6-2 over the Angels. Angels had an 8-game losing streak shut down. Tampa Bay, too much for Toronto, 3-1. Atlanta blank San Diego 7-1. And that rounds it out for the MLB action. NBA on the hard floor. OKC goes to Minnesota and gets bombed 143-101. I don't figure that. Now the series is 1-2. Minnesota's still down. And then in the Florida-Carolina hockey playoffs, Florida's just too much for Carolina. They get the victory 6-2, take a commanding 3-0 lead. Mikey T at the Sportsbook. If you're new to the station, please like and subscribe. In the description, hit the Discord. Get over to the Community Lounge and voice chat with Mikey T. Voice chat with the other players about the sporting issues of the day. Learn and find out who's hot and who's not. Moving forward at a high rate, ringing them up, laying them down. No rear view mirror here. If you lose one day, you come back strong the next day. Tips, analysis, and predictions, people. We've got streaks that are building. We've got streaks that are building higher and higher. You know, Arizona Diamondbacks on a 4-game losing streak. Phillies on a 9-game win streak. A's on an 11-game losing streak. Rangers on a 6-game losing streak. Cleveland win 4 in a row. Tigers lost 3 in a row. Tampa 4 in a row. Win 4 in a row. These streaks, they don't last forever. You don't just continuously win, and you don't just continuously lose. As I've been saying and preaching, when winning streaks meet losing streaks, there's chaos. Sports betting, it's overcame the country, and Michigan's leading the country in online gambling and online gaming. Sports betting is $1 billion a year industry. Right here in the Great Lakes State, Mikey T's protected by Michigan, Superior, Huron, Erie, and Ontario. And we bring you the latest, up-to-date tips, analysis, and predictions of the sporting events concerning the Tigers, concerning the Pistons, the Wings, the Lions, Michigan State, Spartans, Michigan Wolverines, and every other sporting issue that comes to mind in the Great Lakes State. We're moving forward, we cash tickets, and we win. That's right, Mickey T in the sports books hitting upwards of 67%, putting a smile on your face and putting some money in your pocket. You get to the parlor, you get that 5-star lock. We're hitting upwards of 67%, people. Moving forward, all season long, all sports, every day, all year long. What's your biff? What's your beef? What makes you tick? Study. Know your material. Do your diligence. Don't listen to no one. Talk less and listen more. Don't change your mind. Don't change your bet. Don't talk to a friend and find out what they like. Do you. Study and do your own. Move forward. Stay in your lane. Sports betting's $1 billion a year industry. It's for the rugged, not the weary. Yes, we win here at the Sportsbook. We've got tips, analysis, and predictions that put smiles on people's faces and put money in people's pockets. That's right. We do hit games. We do have losers. That's right. I'm not over here tooting a horn saying everything's gold and plentiful. No, we study and we know our material, and then we have our games. We'll either win our games or lose our games. It's a 50-50 chance. You've come to the dead end. You're either going right or left. Based on the information that you get, will determine if you make the right choice or not. Sports betting and gambling, it's a 50-50 chance. And you take into account the cheating that goes involved. All these questions of the cheating and player portals and coaching matchups and who's transferring and who's trying and who's not. And the injuries and the trades and all that other information that people don't normally know unless they dive into it. Well, if you're sports betting and you're gambling, you might as well dive into the information and find out what's going on. Mikey T at the Sportsbook. Tips, analysis, and predictions. We coming to you live 365 days a year, every day, every season. We lead you up to this trough of water, and then we give you the information. When you're ready to drink it, you'll drink it. I can't force anything on no one. Tips, analysis, and predictions. We win here at the Sportsbook. Call Mikey T, get to the lounge, voice chat, get into the parlor. Yes, pay that $15 for that 5-star lock. Yesterday I underlined it, a 10-star lock. It was a near blowout. 13-1 Yankees over the Rockies. Couldn't serve it up any better. It's been waiting for me, and I snatched it up. And everyone else snatched it up that was in the parlor yesterday. Tips, analysis, and predictions. We've got these winning streaks. Tigers are at home at Comerica today on the verge of being swept. Tigers are a major play today, people. If you're fading or following, wanting to know get a freebie from Mikey T. Oh, I don't know if the Tigers are going to win today. They've lost 3 straight to Cleveland. Tigers on the mound with Skubal. Tigers are a play today in Comerica. 80% of the time, the major league teams do not get swept in baseball. Tigers are on the mound today with our ace, Skubal. We've lost the first 3 games to Cleveland. Tigers are a play today, folks. That's a freebie out of the lounge. Mikey T's hitting upwards of 67%. Phillies maintaining that streak. Going up against the A's. They're maintaining a losing streak. Chaos is going to develop. Don't get too happy on the Phillies, and don't sleep too much on the A's. Don't sleep too much on the losing teams, and don't take the winning teams for granted. Nothing lasts forever. Scared money never wins. You need to maintain your bankroll. Staying focused. Do yourself justice and know your material. OKC, they get blown out at Minnesota. They still got a 2-1 lead. The Florida Panthers, they shut out the Carolina Hurricanes. Looks like it's easy street for them to advance to the Stanley Cup Finals. They're up 3-0. However, we got games today. Yankees back at Colorado today. Phillies trying to sweep the A's today. Cleveland's trying to sweep the Tigers today. We got the Knicks going to Indiana tonight, trying to avoid a sweep and get a game so they don't fall behind 3-0. It's a must-win for the Knicks today. Dallas and Edmonton in the hockey playoffs, people. All season long, Mikey T at the Sportsbook. Tips, analysis, and predictions. UFC cage fighting coming up this 31st of May with Aaron Blanchfield and Macy Barber as the main event. We've got a lot of things on the sports ticket for Mikey T and the Sportsbook to analyze. Get to the parlor, get to the lounge, put some money in your pocket. Tips, analysis, and predictions, people. Things never last forever. Change. Change is good. Change is difficult to accept, but it's inevitable. Mikey T at the Sportsbook. With tips, analysis, and predictions, people, we got full slate. Good luck today, and stay focused. These streaks, they're going to change. Whether you're on the back side of the losing streak or on the front side of the winning streak. Tips, analysis, and predictions. Mikey T at the Sportsbook. You guys have a great day, and go Tigers, go Yankees, go Cubbies, go Dodgers tonight, late night with Mikey T, people. You guys have a great day.